Chantel Baker. Present. Kim Claypool, present. Dan Van Dyne, absent.
All right, we will start with community comments. Going once. Going twice. We have no community comments tonight. All right, so we will move on. Consent items, all of us were sent these. The approval needed for the regular board meeting on March 18th. The approval claims, fundraisers, field trips, out-of-state field trips, and all personnel. Has everyone had a chance to look through those? Any questions, thoughts, concerns, comments?
I make a motion to approve the consent items.
I'll second.
Ms. Claypool made a motion to approve the consent items, seconded by Ms. Bartram. All in favor? 4-0. All right, next up is new business, and I will let Ms. O'Brien talk on that.
Okay, the first item under new business is the teacher residency grant stipends. In partnership with IU East, we have received the teacher residency grant. Part of that grant, it supports the teacher residency program, again, between Northeastern and IU East. The funds are used to support and sustain in development or existing teacher residency opportunities. So the grant pays student teachers, but it also pays a stipend to their cooperating teacher to receive a stipend each semester. So we did have 4 teachers that participated and hosted student teachers, and so I'm asking for your approval to go ahead and to be able to distribute those stipends.
4 teachers.
Megan Hollinger, Carrie Ingalls, Laura Van Pelt, and Sarah Williams.
Do you know how many we usually have a year? I mean, is there a limit that we can take, or?
No, we have other student teachers that could be from other universities. This is just the student teachers that were placed through IU East as part of this grant.
And that full amount will be used for, how's that broken up?
It's, the student teachers also get a stipend as well.
So there's 8 people.
Yes, and you approved this last semester, so the funds are not just for this grant. Does that make sense? You're approving tonight is just for this semester. The grant is for the
So
school
we're not
year.
using the full amount just for these 8 people?
No.
Okay, that's what I was asking. Okay.
So you did this same approval in the fall for the teachers that had student teachers in the fall. Yeah. So the money is for all of the student teachers and all the cooperating teachers for the whole year.
Okay.
That's a good question.
Yes.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
I'll make a motion to approve the stipend for our 4 teachers.
I'll second.
Motion made by Ms. Bartram to approve the teacher residency grant stipends, seconded by Ms. Smith. All in favor? 4-0.
And it does state the stipend $750.
I didn't see that.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's down at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't see it.
My screen wasn't that.
Yeah, that's a good question. All right, the next item on the agenda is excessive educational fund transfer list. You'll see attached a notice that we received. And part of the requirement from the Department of Ed that we publicly acknowledge the receipt of this, and it will be reflected in the board minutes. The percentage is 15%. We were at 16.97% for the transfers. If you'll recall, and this is for last year, but at the November 19th 2025 meeting, the board approved a 15% transfer from the education fund to the operation fund, which is the maximum recommended amount in Indiana. So this is kind of the after, but we have passed a resolution for making sure that we are at that 15% for this year. And part of the requirement is also, we will post this on the website as well for public information.
I make a motion to approve the excessive education fund transfer list.
I'll second.
Motion made by Ms. Claypool to approve excessive education fund transfer, seconded by Ms. Smith. All in favor?
Aye.
4-0. All right, up next is policy review and update. So we have the volume 38. It covers the non-discrimination, and this is for first reading. Do we have any questions? Does everybody have time to review it?
And just to clarify, it is the same policy. It's numbered differently because it's the non-discrimination policy, so it shows up in different categories. So it'll be in administration and support staff and professional staff, but it is intentional that it's the same policy because we want to make sure that it's the same in each of those categories.
And when I saw it was the same, I was like, oh, I need to say something just in case
Yeah.
it was just got copy and pasted wrong or whatever. So,
Yeah, no, that was the reason.
are we ready to just approve them, or do you want it to go to second reading?
I'm ready.
I make a motion to approve volume 38, number 1, non-discrimination for board approval file, first reading and approval.
I'll second.
Motion made by Ms. Claypool to approve volume 38, number 1, non-discrimination, file 2 for first reading, seconded by Ms. Bartram. All in favor?
Aye.
4-0. All right, so then that brings us up to board comments. Who has anything to talk about?
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm ready for warmer weather without wind and rain, because I think I'm ready. It's really bothering me,
I
so.
can take less lunch for
And
sure.
I'm sure they want the kids out of the building and more out on the playground, so hopefully they get that soon, and with all the field trips coming up, so there's a lot going on. That's all I have. All right, are there any employee comments?
No.
No? All right, well, does anybody want to adjourn this meeting?
I make a motion to adjourn.
I'll second.
Ms. Bartram made a motion to adjourn, seconded by Ms. Smith. All in favor?
Aye.
4-0. Meeting adjourned.
I think that was